Hi everyone, Sarah back again today for another layout with the Cuddle Up kit from Mercy Tiara Kit Club. And right now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use some colored photos. And I have been wanting larger amounts of pattern paper on my layout. So what I did is I went ahead and cut this piece down to, I think, a 10.5 by 10.5. But I wanted some white, which actually becomes redundant later. But I folded that edge back because, hey, I wanted some white is what I'm thinking, and just a little more than just the border. So yeah, I scuffed that up off of camera over my trash can and went ahead and made sure to press that down with the bone folder. And now I'm wanting to go ahead and add something behind both of my photos. I'm going to go ahead and rough those up off camera as well. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's good. And I'm like, yeah, well, I don't like that right on top of the white. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a portion of this with the already ripped edge for my other photo. But I do end up swapping this. I'm roughing it up off of camera right now as well. And I'm like, I didn't know if I wanted to use the blue side or if I wanted to go ahead and use this yellow side. I do use the yellow side. I switch it up like that. Yeah. Most of that dark brown doesn't end up being seen, and my white area ends up not being a ton of white area either. I'm gonna go ahead and go through and grab a bunch of little things out. Some of this stuff I had fussy cut, some of this I ran through my Sizzix with some dies just to have some more leafy bits. I love that little squirrel. It's from one of the cut apart sheets, and I went ahead and I had fussy cut that out. I'm adding florals, and I thought maybe if I added this, I can sit something on top of it and it would, have a little more separation from the background. I guess it's like the harder part, using a background that's so busy like this. But either way, I like the way it ends up. That was part of a tag that I had used on another layout, and I just used the top part, so I used the bottom one here to add some solid behind those florals. I'm roughing up the edges of some of these leafy bits that I had went ahead and cut out with my Sizzix. And I'm adding them in here and there. This is actually, so these pictures are pictures of my kiddos. I had most of the group together. I mean, not all are my biological kids. Most of those are though. But I had the kids out and doing our kind of first walk in the fall where the leaves are actually changing and there's a little bit of, leafies on the ground and stuff like that. And, my boys aren't very big on being scrapbooked, but this is the back of everybody and you can't see faces or anything. And so I went ahead and scrapbooked this one. But it was nice. It was a great day. We did so much hiking that day and we found some really awesome graffiti. Those will probably be another layout. And just all sorts of stuff. It was really, really cool. Saw some animals and everything. So it was nice. It was great to be able to hang out and just hike and do like we normally did. We thought it was going to be cooler. It was not. It got over 90 that day. Absolutely insane. Hopefully it won't be like that for long though, because they're saying false fall is over and we're going to have real fall. And I'm so excited. Anyways, back to the layout. I had pulled that label is from one of the ephemera packs. And so are some of the leaves and stuff like that. The other ones are ones that I had cut out with my Sizzix and some dies. The piece that I'm messing with now, I am honestly fighting with the backs of these pop dots that I have, or not pop dots, foam dots that I have. I do it all over my layout off and on. You'll see it here in a minute again. But I'm fighting to get the backs of those off. It's absolutely insane. These are my real fingernails, just so you know. The ones that you're seeing, those are my real fingernails, and they're usually longer. Maybe that's why. They're not as long as they normally are. But I'm fighting to get the backs of those foam dots off. It's just insane. I am using my glue, and I am adding it to bits and pieces. I have not glued the entire piece down. But I'm trying to glue these clusters down until I at least get to the one above the photos. I'm going to go ahead and adhere my photos down as well. But I don't stick these all the way down either because I have to stick that larger piece down. And so what I'm doing right now is just going through and making sure that everything is okay. Making sure that I'm getting them stuck down where I want. That's going to be my title. It's just a little bitty. It's fall, y'all. It's from one of the cut aparts. I cut it into a banner, and that's going to be my title because I didn't think that this needed something big. The other little tag that was down on the bottom, left-hand side, it says Autumn Air. I went ahead and stuck that on. Realized I hadn't stuck that down. So I'm going to go ahead and start sticking these down. I don't stick them down all the way because I know I'm going to stick those pieces behind it, so I don't press them down too hard. But I just didn't think that these needed a really big title. It's just catching the memory, kids being grown and out of the house and everything, and still they're willing to come back together and hang out and spend a day with mom and go hiking and stuff like that. And these are just little things that I want to remember. There I am freaking struggling again. You'll see me do it on some other parts too, unless I already did that. Nope, I'm going to do it again. I'm pretty sure. I struggle so hard with some of those, and I'm going to say it's because my nails are not as long as they normally are. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, because I cut them off. But either way, I'm going to pick up my mess and start messing with this. I put the squirrel up. Let's see. See, this is where I'm going to struggle some more, and I left it in there. I just keep going through and putting bits and pieces, and then I'm sitting there fighting to get them off. Yep. And then I still continue to decide, I'm going to keep putting these on there. But I grab a couple leaves off of this puffy sticker set. Just a couple of these little leaves, and I just stick them here and there. I just like the texture. That's it. I mean, I don't really use much of anything. Literally just those two. And that finishes this for me, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I grabbed really just a regular ink pen off my desk, and I decided I was going to put a drawn border, just the line around the outside. I'm doing a double line and a couple little hashtags while I'm doing it, and that will finish this layout for me. I just like the little definition it gives it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this layout. Make sure to check out the links below. Grab the kit while you can. Watch for the next one. Make sure you keep watching the Facebook group. Come join in. We'd love to see you there. And make sure to check out the shop off and on as well to see what's coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.